Hello, no likes. Welcome back on Kick.
How'd you do that? Take your best shot. Good fight.
Yeah. Something's not right here.
We got him off.
Hello Ranger, welcome to the channel over there on TikTok. You're watching Avowed. One sec, I think the game's loading.
That all you had?
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near Naku Tedek?
Hey, you there? Need some supplies? Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely Naku Tedek. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares? Yeah, I get it. Truth be told, I'm mainly here to study the ruins. Nothing wrong with picking up some profits on the side, though, huh? Between spare supplies and interesting finds, I've got a few things that I wouldn't mind parting with. That being said, care to see what I have?
Led many people to godless ruins before. Never went any closer than this.
Have you spoken to Alfonso? He seems in a low spirits.
You didn't hear? Someone desecrated the shrine.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy element, please? Take it up with the governor. But he told me to ask you. In that case, the answer is no.
Yeah. 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 Like a shadow.
Onward. Look right. Another win, but who's counting?
Keep quiet.
Well, that was fun. Hey! To your left!
One of your machines shocked me. I wasn't even anywhere near it.
Were you wearing anything made of copper? A ring, maybe?
What? I don't know.
You might want to visit Mount of Solwyn.
my lord. Please, my friend, you can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything. Lamps and incense can be replaced, but the treasure he took... Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking. He was. The war ended years ago, yet still the scars remain. Maybe the gods have abandoned the living lands, or maybe they've abandoned me. You'll pardon me if I don't find that encouraging. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgon glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right. Most of my faithful brethren became acolytes of Berith, but she is not the only god who embodies the cycle of life. This is where souls return to the living lands. Can't you feel it? This is a place of power. Stay a while. Perhaps it will speak to you. May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
A saint's relic? Where would you even fence something like that?
People who mean no malice generally don't go into banditry.
Could we not just move the machines out of the way? If you've come to Nakutadek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps? And if you're an animancer, show a little respect for the ruins. I'm only trying to maintain the dignity of this site. Nakutadek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention. Wherever there's an Audra pillar, you can count on animancers circling it like flies. When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life. More help than you might guess. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor, life into death. Of course, when your time comes, I hope you remember this place.
Here's hoping none of us meet Berith anytime soon.
What's up, Oceans? Welcome back to the Facebook page. All right. So I get it. Yeah, that Facebook is one of the older platforms for me. The problem with that is it's not. I think I got shadow banned before, and then my Facebook was not getting shown by the platform for a while. And then something changed in the back end. Some kind of, I don't know, some kind of policy changed, and then they revamped it. Then suddenly I just noticed, for whatever magical reason, my Facebook is now tractioning normally. Occasionally I get one of my videos getting like, I don't know, 2.5 views or something. That's a good thing. So whatever changed in the back end helped out the channel, but it's still rough because I'm not playing any regular games. It's still super random again. Take train, plane, and rides a car across the world and check if Damon's alright. Well, I only realized one of Sahara Desert's a cactus plant. Really? Cactus plant? Okay. About FB conundrum. Oh yeah. Yeah, we back. Yeah, around these hours usually I end up checking some random stuff. Sometimes I get voice calls in the background, so I gotta, you know, AFK a tad bit for a quick one. How did that go from?
One for us.
Yeah, so our options, yeah, still talking to guys in the background from time to time. Stacking up bodies like clear pancakes. Yeah, I wish I could stack them even faster. This game is currently like it plays like a D&D game. It looks like a FPS game, but all the damage model is like dice rolls in the background. So even if I'm shooting them up the nose, up in straight through the eyeball or whatever, they're just resisting it. It's insane, but that's how the game works. It's a D&D dice roll game pretending to be an FPS. Ayun, saan tayo? Is that you like D&D type games where you're going about attack people's eyeballs? It's frowned upon. No, it is it's a fair tactic because it's either their eyeballs or yours. You attack your two eyeballs, that's mean you can still see regardless. Yeah, you could say so. Because the joke is I fight more by sound rather than by sight. Because my sight sucks nowadays. Is that spiders? Are we getting alive more people? Yeah, definitely more people, aliens, bears, and undead spectral spirits. Everything else, even trees. One sec, I'm gonna have to upgrade the armor real quick. Okay, there we go. We got purple stuff now. Do a little mountain climbing downward without killing myself. That Ocean stayed up 4 a.m. last night playing Fortnite with your cousin. Two randos who formed an unbreakable bond. Really? What you pull off? You guys got your chicken dinners? How many? Your birds, there's... I'm looking at the laptop screen. Bird nose. Could be. Could be a familiar. No, it's up here. There it is. It's random stuff here. And down we go, I think. Maybe check this first. Shit balls on fire. Yeah. Almost killed myself. Good thing I played Dying Light, where almost dying by the edge of a cliff is a normal thing. You can see him moving. You're a badge owner, assuming you're also a demon. Sure, it could be a thing. Yeah, now that I think about it, I keep forgetting to make some rewards. Because I also keep saying I am slated for a channel. I wouldn't say like a rebrand. It's more like technically the current design that I have is a prototype that I ended up fully using. So it's a rough concept for me that I just built up over the years. But the original concept is a little bit more different, a little bit more constructed. That's the right way? Oh, I missed it. Yeah, the color palette's still gonna be the same, but I may gonna be experimenting so I can capture more market audience. Because I got a feeling that my current setup, my current avatar is a little too, let's just say, serious. Current design looks fantastic. Thank you. Unimaginable if you rebranded it. Wonder what improvements you could even conceivably make. It's more like a side grade. So it's gonna be like side grade plus plus with upgrade plus. Yeah, one of the main things that's stopping me from going for the full VTuber effect is that it's just the hardware. Currently running on a mid-grade 3060 right now. It doesn't have enough horsepower to run both the full-on VTuber tracking model at the same time with the actual game. That's what's holding me back here. Your only advice for more viewers will be in the next message? Okay.
Look out for damp flies. They'll drink you dry down there.
Damn flies. You record yourself playing games, so you dress up with the characters in the game. Feel like lots more viewers would come. That's the thing there. Again, for me, I'm not too keen on... Since I stream every day, I'm not a fan of playing... What's the better way to put it when you're always kind of dressing up for an occasion? I forgot the word, there's a term for it I used before. I'm trying to avoid that. You know, hello. Sorry. Yeah, there's a definitely a term that I used before. So I'm trying to avoid changing the lifestyle too much. Of dressing up every time I stream. Not really my thing. Nope. Hey. You dress down. Okay, where's the other way? Where's the item? Cosplay? Yeah, you could say cosplay, I guess. That's one way to put it. Yeah, okay. No. This slightly different subject. But yeah. The idea is that I'm trying to meld the streaming hobby without eating up too much of the time. I can't really do this like mega full time like what other streamers do. They're in it like 24/7 non-stop because they're already got their massive amounts of loyal followings and they're getting like what, $5 a minute. You're not into recording yourself either? It freaks you out? Gotcha. I don't know. I'm more with the genuine experience where I'll just play and commentate as myself. But as far as the character goes, because that is really my nature, that's how I play the game. I'm always usually the mercenary type for some reason. I always end up in that kind of situation. Hence the character style. When it comes to the gaming genre,
this place doesn't smell safe.
I am really more a sci-fi guy. I'm into armor. I like it ever since I was a kid. The joke is like, for example, the current class in Avowed, I am a mage. I'm a wizard with a gun, but I'm wearing heavy plate armor. So it's my thing. Hypnotic and unique voice. Okay, you should have millions of followers. YouTube, it's unfathomable. Ah! Well, the thing with YouTube is, especially with the social weather right now, it's more about the marketing. You know, a lot of these YouTubers, the streamers, are leaning heavily on rage baiting clicks or outrage thumbnails and something like that. I'm not really into that thing. And definitely it is what's killing my... Uh-oh. I'm dying. From my poison.
He's also
Killing the views, the viewerships. As far as I can take it. I don't wanna say tarnish, but you get the idea. The concept where I always promote genuine gaming. I don't like it when I'm playing a game just for content. I play the game because I like the game. That's how I do things. Got healed. You know, a streamer has got 14,000 subscribers, but no one comments in their stream, so they only get 2 viewers. Is that possible? Oh my god, those are the view botters. Yeah, the subscriber things is that this is real. You can fact check this, you can Google about it. There's legit follower and view bot farms. Yeah. You're very genuine, you never mock games you play. Yep. But sincerely you try to do what the game asks you. Yeah. I mean, before Nvidia coined it, I've always already been using that same thing that they're using as their slogan, where you play the game the way it's meant to be played. In its most genuine thing. Because that's the main corruption of gaming for today's industry, is that most players right now are, it's gonna be a little bit on a hot topic, fake gamers, sorry, I'm gonna hit somebody out there, is that they're not real gamers. Because gamers is, it's a mindset. It's not the fact that you play a game. You're not a gamer because you're playing a game. Gamer is a mindset where you respect the game, game's integrity. You get what I mean? Where the devs are making a game that they want to make, instead of the devs are making a game that people makes them make. If that makes sense. So that's the current corruption. Like, for how, especially when Steam released the ability for customers to put in a review, hence the term review bombing. Because review bombing is not a genuine review of a game. Review bombing is a reactionary means for anybody, whether they're credible or not, to put in their own opinion, which will put weight to how people, consumers, would receive the game. Because a lot of people, instead of them trying the game first then pass judgment, they just look at the number of stars, 4 out of 5, 1 out of 5, without them even investigating or trying it themselves before passing judgment. So that's the problem with allowing people to, you know, uncredible people. I don't think that's a word, but you get the idea, right? People that shouldn't be giving their opinion because they have no idea what they're talking about. So that's the danger of that system, and that's what's driving the industry right now. because of the player reviews, the public reviews, where most of them are just dogpiling. They're just dogpiling about whatever. You bet some review bombers only look at the cover of the game before reviewing. Yeah, you could say that, exactly. So, like, for example, here in Avowed, I would say that people are hating on Avowed at being as a generic RPG game or something like that. For me, not really. There is a good core element here. The story writing is there, not perfect, because my criticism about that is they're trying to play too safe because they're so afraid of the review bombing. When there's review bombing, the existence of it makes any game or any writer or any creativity kind of like being caged in that system. They are afraid to create an outrage that someone will pick up on, and it will start a dumbass wildfire, which will kill the game. Because basically the devs are being held hostage with a gun by the clients, by the customers. They're afraid of getting shot if the customer doesn't like what they see. So they try to cater to everybody. And I forgot who said it first, but a game designed for everybody is a game designed for nobody. In other words, everything becomes stale and very mediocre. There's nothing special about it. It's too safe, right? It's too sterile. Nothing there's, right? So that's the problem with the industry right now. And it's also being driven by the streamers and the YouTubers. Creators should be bold and unafraid to be original. Yes, you hear you're the problem with review bombing. That's right. Especially with the recent PvP games, we're looking at for example, Battlefield. That's one of my core games as in my younger years. The problem with Battlefield is a lot of the streamers right now are. This is a little bit on the hot topic again. They are Call of Duty cultists. What that means is that they're so religiously adhering to the Call of Duty formula that any other FPS out there, whenever they play it, they keep complaining about it and then use their followers to hold sway over the devs to convert that FPS game into the Call of Duty formula. See, that's what's happening. Then they got like millions of followers, and then those followers are so following that that creator or that YouTuber, like cult of personality thing. They just review bomb on command. That is the very reason why in the governments and so on, religion and state is separated. Because once you combine religion with state, religion can just command their followers to pick a particular whoever they want to install into power. Same thing happens with games right now. So streamers or YouTubers or what's that letter word? That C word? That I word? Influencers, not C word. My brain's not working. Influencers are now acting like digital religions. It's like the digital version of a religion. So they are commanding their followers to affect the game industry. So it bends to their will. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the head. I kind of ended up talking a little too deep. Got into it too deep, but you get the idea, right? So here we are. Yeah, because all of that is happening not just on the streamer side, even internally on the dev side. Whenever the devs are, there are a lot of devs with high pedigree, lots of good games being released back in olden days. Then suddenly, nowadays, in modern times, they become absolute shit for a studio. It's not the devs. It's not the rank and file people. It's not the artists. It's not it's usually the lead elements that are being installed that have no vision, that have no passion about it. They're just there because they're the ones that says yes to everything that the executives on top are making them do, because they follow the money, because of, you know, the people. And that's the problem. That's the difference between the industries before to the industries now. Because before, they do it because gaming and being a gamer is a it's a passion thing. It's not a mainstream thing. It's a niche. It's like a little known hobby in it's a small circle back in the day, wherein everybody's enjoying it as it is. There's no outside interference. But right now it's too damn big. They're lumping everyone together. They're lumping PC gamers, console gamers, mobile gamers into one bag. And that's where the chaos is coming from. That's where the chaos is coming from. They're trying to cater for all of that. And yeah, it's just a disaster. It just doesn't work. Very eye-opening. He didn't go into... Oops. Yeah, I kind of overdid it, but... Yeah, there we go. That's my 2 cents times 100. And boom. There's that. It always crossed your mind why games are as bold and original as Silent Hill 1, 2, 20 years ago. Modern games don't push boundaries as much. Feel like it just answers your question. Yeah, that's the current sad state of things for me, at least from my opinion. It's because, again, they're just trying too hard to cater to the wrong crowd. They're listening to the wrong people. Just because they're the majority doesn't necessarily mean that they know what they're talking about. That's the difference. There should be a fine balance between the two. You listen to both sides. You got the casuals, and you got the hardcore fans that knows.
Who's ready for more?
Knows the very, very niche things about the topic, or the game lore, or the world,
Sneaking up on
the style.
bears. Don't.
Wait, kind of hard to tell where I'm supposed to be going. Wrecking Horde. It's down here. Oh god. You wonder if books and writing has these problems with review bombing. It seems more like a video game problem because video games are more attention grabbing in mainstream. Actually, that's a good point. As far as books goes, I won't claim that I know exactly what's happening, but if we're gonna look at it from a big perspective, because of the nature of the generations nowadays, where reading a physical book is now very rare. The ones that are doing the reviews are more than likely to be real fans of reading and writing, rather than casuals just randomly joining a fad, if you get what I mean. So, unironically, because it's now reading and writing is now becoming less popular to the majority, it's now going back to its roots where it becomes more refined to some degree. But also, not exactly. Because the problem with that is, because it's also unpopular, it's harder to sustain the industry now. It's not many people are now, doing the actual reading on physical media. Yeah, it's never an exact science, but plus minus. Uh-oh. I went to the exit. Thing we need to just focus on is the last of the unicorns that are real fans of a game or a book. You need to, we gotta start moving in a way that you just don't watch. There has to be more proactive actions to really promote it properly, rather than just be passive about it. Because that's the difference between the peoples, wherein this may kind of sound harsh and a little too hot, but there's a saying, I think, if I remember, one sec if I can find it, where there's a quote where where is it? Okay, this may sound brutal, but for the sake of for clarity, I'm not sure if this is the right guy that actually said it, but I'll just state the quote. It says it goes like this: the problem with the world is that intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. This is the quote that reflects the state of review bombing. Intelligent people are full of doubt, so basically they don't want to state their opinion because they, by nature, you want to make sure you think about the thing, or you don't say it because you're not sure about what you're thinking, whether you're right or wrong. While the people, the dumb ones, the stupid ones, are full of confidence. That means there's no breaks. So, for example, if we're gonna lock it, if we're gonna frame it in the gaming sphere, the stupid ones, the moment they get frustrated with a game, they start review bombing to hate on it. Oh, this game is too hard. This game is too, it's unoptimized. I'm lagging. I can't hit a headshot. Okay. So that's not a review. That's just people raging. But the problem is the system. It's viewed as a review. And then people that aren't really reading the reviews or really doing their own personal research, they'll just look up the number of stars. They don't care about the content, whether the review is actually a valid review or just haters. And that's what's happening here, right? That quote is very true, right? There you go. So yeah. So once again, that's the quote. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. Yeah, that's the danger of the world. Yeah. Love. Hey. Wait, how do we pronounce Narotan Rawat? Thanks for the follow on Facebook. Welcome. In here, a treasure chest somewhere. Gotta find it. Oh, there it is. One other metric that people don't realize is that when a player, for example, in the context of gaming, when the players are satisfied, they don't complain. Sometimes even they don't even leave a review. It's just quiet satisfaction. So that's one thing also that makes the review rating of a game kind of false or fallacious, is because if you think about it that way, people who are satisfied with a game do not review the game. They're neutral, they're quiet. They'll just play it, no complaints, they like it, they finish it, and that's it. So most of the people doing the reviews are just people that have a problem with it. So it really skews the perception. In this day and age, those would be considered hot takes. It just sounds rational and interesting to you. Yeah, exactly. Very hot takes. It's kind of dangerous, especially when we're doing it in the public eye. We got like hundreds and thousands of people. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna hate your ass for it. Okay, we got the bear. Moving on.
Yeah.
I can hear another bear. Oh. There's another one. You're very quietly satisfied with Jurassic Evolution 2. And you have never thought about reviewing it. There it is. Sorry, it's a cross-ration thing. Yeah. There's the difference, right? Oh wait, wrong side. Ooh, it's kind of hard to see here. This the right way? Nope, wrong way. And there we go. Therein lies the danger. With all those in mind, that's the danger of catering too much to the majority. Because the majority are rarely right. Say always wrong, but they're not always right. That's a difference. And on top of that, the reason why majority is rarely right is because most of the people are not free or independent thinkers. They are followers. They are under the mercy of the mind of the other, whoever they are following. That's the difference. I always thought your books as being only for a very small minority. Your over-the-top excess of words, anatomical guard, graphic scripting, math for the masses, which is good. Yes. Because you always gotta ask the question. Are you doing it for your sense of creative satisfaction? Are you doing it for popularity? Or you're going to be honest, for the money? Two very different things. Kind of hard to get both, right? Hate the sound of it, I feel like you're finding the original writer. And brain serious ways. Could be. Again, that's for me. We're gonna go into a bit on a little variance here, but for me, I never believe anything is original. At least in my head, that's just how I work. That's just how I see things. As for me, inspiration comes from experience, and experience comes from witnessing something previously or something like that. And that's where what you build. Those are the scaffolding that you built upon. You're right to experiment with the words. You're a poor storyteller, focus more on the way things were worded in the actual plot. Yeah. Literary writer, not a storyteller. Okay. I get the idea. Don't worry, I know what you mean. Again, everybody has their own reasons for writing. Something like that. In your case, it's more like you want to use words to express, let's just say, something that is not readily expressed. Because the words just cannot express it. Weird brain, certain words attractive. Let's see. Wait, where's the key? It's not working. The admits worked. But yeah, it's a question of why you're doing things again. So if that's the case, then are you doing it for yourself or to express yourself for others to interpret, right? Yeah, again, that's the feels, right? The way I see it, swearing is a release. The problem is when it stops becoming a release and it turns into a habit. Therein lies the difference, at least for me.
Where's my mark? Watch yourself. Oh no, you don't! Nothing like a win with a good team.
Vaporized. There we go. We need more firepower. Down to the right. Cover this area, then swing back up. Cover it to the right. Heading southwest.
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window.
Stay alert. Just in case.
Oh, hey!
I think I sprained my shoulder. Down! Hold it! Got company!
Just like the good old days. This one's mine.
Get them! What? Show yourself.
Right flank!
On your right!
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report. Funny you should ask that. I might know something after all. I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. Oh, we got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup. After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers. But that would make that ranger a traitor. I think the word of Casagrada. He doesn't have the temperament to be a murderer. He's a hothead, no doubt. But his ire is for the creatures that threaten Emerald's there, not his fellow rangers. And sure, he likes to go off alone. But that's because he doesn't like to be seen practicing, learning. Now Dorso, she's a fine ranger, but I don't know her all that well. I just don't like casting doubt without evidence. See, that's the damnedest thing. I don't know. The bandits have it worse than we do. That's why they are bandits. So they have nothing to offer. With the way trade has dried up, there is no one else here. No Thirdborners, no Paradisans, and certainly no wardens from Solace. There is just monsters. And you. If Captain Asierno thinks there's something going on, there is. She may not be the strongest or fastest of us, but she's got a mind like an owl. Well, I should start hobbling back. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one, and Casagrada owes us both. If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but I don't like it. queen. Take her out.
Nice! Everybody all right?
Yeah.
He's also...
Low battery dude. Aaron Kick, welcome to the channel.
Seen, unheard.
Not bad, Marius.
He's our soldier.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
Yeah.
Part of me loves seeing nature reclaim these ruins. Another part, things... Nature needs to calm itself. Maybe we don't go inside the ancient creepy tower. Just a thought?
Yeah.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
Gone in minutes. No wonder they're having trouble farming these days.
Alright, it's 6:33 p.m. But yeah, it's time. Gotta take a pause here. Good progression. I think I've been playing 2 hours 26 of Avowed. Getting lost in the forest. There's so much more to do. Anyway, gotta keep with the schedule. If there's anybody out there, again, everybody that liked, followed, and or subscribed, thank you very much. This is Avowed. If you're looking for a light Skyrim game, this is a one of the good choices out there. Give it a shot. Till then, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.